Today, we are going to take this video to show you how to operate this microspectrophotometer. After you open the box, you'll see the device as well as accessories like SD card, cuvette, power cord, and power adapter. Connect the device to your power socket and turn on the switch the back side of the device. You'll find the device starts self-checking. The home page will appear after self-checking. Now, we come to the home page and can see there are some functional areas. At the left side, the icons for detection type like DNA, RNA, protein, calorimetry, UV-Vis, and OD600. At the middle part, we can see a coordinate axis of the absorbance. At the right side, it will display the detection result, such as the sample concentration absorbance. The last two rations indicate the purity of DNA or RNA. Base is to detect turbidity or other interfering factors in the solution. The default value for nucleic acid is 340 nanometers. Users can modify it as required. And there are three important operation buttons: blank, sample, and spectrum. Blank detection before detecting the sample. Tap sample to detect the concentration. Tap spectrum to save the data you need. At the top of the window, we can see project, ID, and type. Users can name the project ID number according to your needs and choose a proper DNA type. The last one means if the extinction coefficient of the sample is known, you can choose others and enter the value of it. Now, let's demonstrate a DNA sample here. Since the sample is double-stranded, I will choose the type of DNA 50. Before detection, we suggest to clean the optical pedestals. Lift the upper pedestal arm. Clean these four parts by pure water and dust-free cloth. Next, let's make the step of blank, which we usually do with a buffer in the volume of 0.5 to 2 microliters. Put down the arm to blank. Then let's wipe off the buffer drops. Now pipette the DNA sample on the pedestal. Put down the arm gently and touch sample to detect. Then the detection result comes out. We can see the spectrum the concentration and absorbance, and you can save the data by typing spectrum. Let's check the data by typing data. Then we can see the data that we just detected. We can display the spectrum or export data to the UDisk. Also, you can delete the data if you don't need. Next one is protein. The nucleic acid drops needs to be wiped clean before the next part. Now, let's start this part. The detection is for pure protein, which has a strong absorbance on the wavelengths of 280 nanometers. There are also several different types for protein. I will choose the first one to detect. The steps are similar to nucleic acid. Firstly, need to use a buffer to do blank. Tap blank. Also, wipe away the buffer. Then pipette the protein sample on the pedestal. Tap sample to detect. The data saving and checking is the same as the nucleic acid we just demonstrated. Type spectrum. We can display it or export. The third part is about calorimetry, which is used for the detection of impure proteins. At this step, we need to create a standard curve to detect the sample. By touching curve, we can see that there are three methods for options: Bradford, Lowry, and I will choose the first one to operate. Now tap New Curve. Here are three types. Select one type and name it. I will name it ABCD. Tap Sure. Then a series of data is displayed on the screen. Here is the concentration unit of the sample, which is optional. The following column of numbers is used to input the known concentration of the sample. So let's say the first standard concentration is 2 nanograms per milliliter, so I'm going to input 2. After inputting, also blank should be made firstly before detecting the sample. Since we need to create a standard curve, each sample needs to be detected at least 3 times to improve the accuracy. The samples can be detected up to 5 times. Now I'm going to input 4 as the second point. Repeat the above steps for the rest samples, but at least 5 points of detection is required. As a demonstration, I only do once. When all the samples are input and detected, the curve has been done. You can type Save Curve and Display Curve. The curve will be displayed, and then finally detect the required sample. The concentration will be read by the curve. The next part is UV-Vis, which is used to scan at 4 wavelengths to find out the optimal wavelengths for a sample. Now tap detection, and enter the value you want to detect. After that, the sample detection can be carried out. Follow the same step as previous sample. Do blank firstly and then detect the sample's concentration. Type spectrum to save the data. The last one is OD600. This one is to detect the concentration of bacteria solution, and the cuvette is necessary in this part. Let's start the operation now. Before detection, please clean the pedestal. You can name the project and ID number. Insert the cuvette to the slot. Put down the arm gently. Then make blank firstly. When blank is completed, next add your sample to the cuvette and type sample to detect. That's all the operation of this microspectrophotometer. Thank you for watching.